Ngiyanibingelela bazalwane egameni elihle lenkosi Jesu Kristu. Bazalwane, we are about to do a series la. Le series esoyenza ifundo based on Isambulo chapter 13. Siyazi ukuthi ke Isambulo incwadi engathandeki kakhulu. Abafundisi abaningi, abashumayeli nabavangeli abavamile ukuthi bangene kakhulu kule ncwadi ngoba inezinto eziningi ezithusayo khona nezimpawu ezingaqondakali ukuthi ke kwenzekani khona uma sizwa ngezilo sizwa ngezinto ezihlukene ezithusayo, amacilongo ayisikhombisa, izinhlupho ezisikhombisa, konke lokhu kusenza sibe novalo uma mesivula le ncwadi le. Kepha mangabe ufunda nje ku chapter 1 kuyona le ncwadi ikhuluma ngokuthi kunesibusiso ukufunda le ncwadi le, and kunesibusiso futhi ukuyi-understand and nokwenza futhi lokhu uNkulunkulu akushilo okubhalwe kuyona le ncwadi. Into ebalekile bazalwane ufune siqonde ngale ncwadi yesambulo ukuthi uNkulunkulu wayibhalela ikakhulukazi abantu ababephila esikhathini sokugcina, ngoba bufunda ama-events lawa ekukhulunywa ngawo lapha ku chapter 13 waso Isambulo sithinta kakhulu izikhathi zokugcina, isikhathi esingakenzeki la khona sithola isilo esiforce abantu ukuthi ke basikhonze, simisa i-image yaso, isithombe saso, and kube khona nesilo sesibili futhi as well. Uyabona ukuthi lana bazalwane izigameko lezi esingakaziboni zenzeka, but ke kubalekile ukuthi sazi ngoba uma ngabe sibuka ama-event ngendlela enzeka ngayo emhlabeni wonke, whether ubuka imvelo, ubuka isimo sezepolitiki, ubuka isimo samazwe sokuphathana kwabo, izimpi, amahemhem ezimpi, yonke into bazalwane ikhomba ukuthi siphila esikhathini esihlukile esingakaze sabakhona ngaphambilini. Yonke into bazalwane imelene nomuntu, everything bazalwane ifuna ukuqeda ngomuntu. Inhlekelelo ozithola around the world ngeindlela ezihlukene, ukuzamazama okumhlaba, imililo equbukayo lapho nalapho, sibona imoya emkhulu, ama-tornadoes nani, ama-hurricanes ko-America nakwezinye indawo. Sibona ke many people losing their lives, abantu abaningi bazalwane balahlekelwe ukuphila kwabo. We see ukuthi siphila esikhathini bazalwane esi-unusual. But ngifisa ke singene kule ncwadi bazalwane, particularly kule chapter le e-13, because kumele sazi ukuthi isilo singubani, and kumele sazi ukuthi uphawu lesilo luyini, and sazi futhi lesilo sesibili ekukhulunywa ngaso ku chapter 13 ngoba zimbili izilo lapha ezithintwayo, ukuthi ke lesilo sokuqala singubani, lesilo sesibili singubani, ukuze uma mangabe uphawu selifika bazalwane singalamukeli, ngoba uNkulunkulu kunesixwayiso esibalekile asishoyo mayelana nophawu lesilo bazalwane. Uneverse lapha ku chapter 14 uverse 9 no verse 10 uthi yalandela enye ingelosi yesithathu ithi ngezwi elikhulu, uma ekhona okhuleka kuso isilo nomfanekiso waso, elwamukela futhi uphawu ebunzini lakhe noma esandleni sakhe, naye uyakuliphuza iwayini lolaka lukaNkulunkulu elilungisiwe esitsheni solaka lakhe, lingaxutshiwe, ahlushwe ngomlilo nesibabule phambi kwezingelosi ezingcwele naphambi kwewundlu. Bazalwane, uNkulunkulu he could not be more clear la uma mabe khuluma kanje. Uthi uNkulunkulu bazalwane, uma sike samukela uphawu lesilo, there is no going back. And uma salamukela uphawu lesilo bazalwane, uNkulunkulu uthi sizomukela ulaka likaNkulunkulu olungaxutshiwe, ngamanye amazwi aluxutshwe namusa lolo laka lolo uNkulunkulu ayolidedela kulabo abayokwamukela uphawu lesilo. Now we are going to learn bazalwane la kule series ukuthi why uNkulunkulu strong kangaka kwi language ayisebenzisayo kubantu abazokwamukela uphawu lesilo. Why uNkulunkulu lento imcasula kangaka engayifuni imphatha kabi lento yokuthi abantwana bakhe bamukele uphawu lesilo. We are going to learn about those things, and sizofunda futhi ukuthi sil avoid kanjani uphawu lesilo. And ngifuna unitshela bazalwane ukuthi yabo lesikhathi sikusona we are bazalwane in the end times, sisesikhathini zokugcina, but sizobuka ukuthi ke konke kwenzeka kanjani. Siyazi ukuthi kunama misconceptions akhona uma mangabe uzwa mangabe kukhona abantu that attempt ukuchaza lezi zinto ezijule kangaka, ukuthi bakutshele ukuthi ke uphawu lesilo i-microchip, abanye bakutshela ukuthi uphawu lesilo kwakuyi-COVID vaccine, abanye bakutshele inhlobonhlobo zezinto ezihlukene. But iBhayibheli bazalwane into emnandi ngalo, especially incwadi yesambulo, ukuthi njoba ibhalwe in symbols noma ibhalwe ngeifanekiso, ukuthi uNkulunkulu ufika sinika isymbol bese asinika incazelo yaleyo symbol ukuthi ichaza ukuthini. For example, uma ngabe kukhulunywa ngesilo ukuthi isilo siyini, iBhayibheli liyachaza ukuthi isilo siyini, and iBhayibheli futhi liphinde lichaze uma ngabe likhuluma ngophawu ukuthi uphawu luyini, ukuze singadideki uma uNkulunkulu ekhuluma lezi zinto. And kunesizathu uNkulunkulu futhi asebenzisa ama symbols ngendlela enze ngayo. Mhlawumbe esikhathi siqhubeka sizokwazi ukuchaza ukuthi kungani ama symbols asetshenziswa ngalesa sikhathi, ukuze ke kungabi lula ukuthola ukuthi yini le ekhulunywa la ngalesikhathi uNkulunkulu ekhuluma. But hayi ukuthi uNkulunkulu wayehlosa ukufihla into ethi imfihlo noma efihla information esidingayo, but kunesizathu bazalwane, and isibalekile simqole isizathu kuba sisazi understand ukuthi why kubhalwe incwadi yesambulo ibhalwe in symbolic language, ngoba akuchazela ukuthi uzoqhamuka isilo sivela olwandle njoba isambulo 13 esichaza kukhona nesinye isilo esivela emhlabathini kanjalo. Akuchazela ukuthi izinto ezobe zenzeka literally, but ama symbols lawa asetshenzisiwe. And sizongena kwiphathi yesibili bazalwane uma sesichaza kabanzi ama symbols lawa, so that now uma usulivula iBhayibheli uvula lencwadi yesambulo kuzokwazi ukuthi uqonde izimpawu lezi ekhulunywa ngazo, so that kuzoba lula uku-understand iBhayibheli kakhulukazi isambulo lesiya ukuthi uNkulunkulu ukhuluma uthini lapha, uchaza ukuthini. But now into esoyibheka bazalwane right now, ngifuna sibuke isikhathi esikusona ukuthi sisesikhathini esibucayi kangakanani. Ngifuna sibuke ukuthi uJesu uma ngabe esemhlabeni ekhuluma nabafundi bakhe kuMateyu chapter 24 ekhuluma ngezigameko ezizokwenzeka uma uJesu esezobuya noma umhlaba usuzophela, ukuthi uJesu yiziphi into ayithinta. And uma ngabe sizofunda lama verses, we are going to discover bazalwane ukuthi indeed uma sibuka umhlaba sibuka imibhalo sisesikhathini sokugcina ngempela. And lokho bazalwane akuwona amampunge, but yinto esiyibonayo. Ngisho nengane encane bazalwane ephila kulomhlaba iyayibona into ukuthi umhlaba esiphila kuwona it is unusual, although they don't know umhlaba ongcono kunalo, but bazalwane they still see ukuthi izinto azihambi ngendlela. Now uma siqhubeka bazalwane la, indaba yethu izoqala laphana kwincwadi kaDaniel uchapter 2 noma singeze sifunda ama verses lapha, but ngifuna sibuke bazalwane isiprofetho sekhalenda lokuexista komhlaba. Siyakhumbula istory laphana inkosi uNebukadnezar uma mangabe ethola iphupho engasalikhumbuli, wabiza zonke ama magicians zakhe, izanusi zakhe zonke ukuba zimtshele ukuthi uphupheni, bese ziphinde ziyamchazela ukuthi uphupheni. Now ayikho ke into esekenzeka enjeyana ngaphambilini, zakhala izanusi ukuthi ayikho inkosi esekuyafuna into enzima kangaka ukuthi simtshela ukuthi uphupheni engasitshelanga yena, and then phela siyamchazela ukuthi lelo phupho lichaza ukuthini. And uNebukadnezar uNkulunkulu mangabe emnika leli phupho wamenza amasibomo ukuthi akhohlwe, ngoba uSathane siyamazi ukuthi uyiqile kangakanani bazalwane, uyakwazi ukuthatha into bese ayinike yakhe interpretation engekho in line nentando kaNkulunkulu. So in other words la uNkulunkulu wayifihla amasibomo ngoba efuna ukuveza ubukhulu bakhe ukuthi yena wazi ngisho nanento ayifakile engqondweni yomuntu, aphinde futhi amtshele umuntu lo nto leyo ichaza ukuthini. So kanjalo uDaniel uyafika istory saqhubeka, kugcine ke uDaniel kuyena onike inkosi incazelo, naye uDaniel enikwe uNkulunkulu incazelo. uDaniel mesefika uyasichaza ilokhuzana, uyachaza iphupho lenkosi uNebukadnezar. Inkosi uNebukadnezar uphupha isithombe lapha ya esikhulu, isithombe lesi esinekhanda legolide, sinamahlombe nezingalo zesiliva, sibe nesisu nethoso yelokhuzana yethusi, kuze bese kuba ke imlenze yensimbi, bese kuthi izinyawo kube insimbi ihlangene nobumba. Uthi mase ichaza uDaniel esenika interpretation yale symbol uNkulunkulu ayinika inkosi uNebukadnezar, uyachaza ukuthi ikhanda leliya umbuso weBabylon, kulandeleke umbuso wamaMedes namaPersia, or the Medes and the Persians, kulandele umbuso wamaGreeks lo holwa inkosi uAlexander the Great, bese kulandela ke umbuso wamaRoma. Siyakhumbula ukuthi uJesu uma befika emhlabeni amaRoma kwakuyiwona ayibusa umhlaba ngaleso sikhathi. And then bese kuthi kuye ke einyaweni ke kuthiwa ke kunobuRoma phakathi ngoba kunensimbi, but insimbi ixubene nani nobumba. So lama symbols ke uyawachaza achaza ukuthini. Although le part le yokugcina le yenyawo ikuhlangene nobumba ingekho clear kakhulu, but when we look at other places eBhayibhelini isinika incazelo clear ngoba uma mabubuka lesi sithombe and bese uqhathanisa nehistory nangempela bazalwane, uma ufunda ngomlando uyathola ukuthi iBhabheloni la ubusa wonke umhlaba, kwathi kulandela iBhabheloni kwenza ama-Medes nama-Persians awubusa umhlaba womabili, but later on ama-Persians kwayiwona adlondlobalayo aba nepower kakhulu, kwayiwona abusa kakhulu, and then kwalandela ke umbuso wama-Greeks, siyamthola uAlexander the Great, inkosi encane in his 30s wakwazi ukuthi akhonkarishe umhlaba wonke, unqoba wonke umhlaba ngempi, a brilliant king eyayiniwe umbuso womhlaba wonke ngalesa sikhathi. And then kulandeleke umbuso wamaRoma, the Roman Empire, kanjalo. Now kuthiwa ke lana lelitshe lesisithombe sisamile kanje sasibuka uNebukadnezar emangele, kwavela itshe elikhulu livela entabeni, kuthiwa ke kungasandla samuntu, kuthiwa lelitshe lehlela kulesi sithombe lashaya einyaweni lesi sithombe lesi bazalwane. And emva kwalokho lesithombe sasaphazeka sabophisa abaningi, saphelele emoyeni sangabonakala ukuthi siphelelaphi, and lelitshe lakhula lagcwala laze lagcwalisa umhlaba wonke. Lelitshe leli representa umbuso kaNkulunkulu ozofika, and it representa futhi the second coming of Jesus bazalwane, ukubuya kwesibili kukaJesu, and ezoqeda ngalembuso le. Kunesizathu sokuthi le uNkulunkulu aqede ngalembuso le ngoba yayingekho ehlelweni likaNkulunkulu. uNkulunkulu edala lomhlaba bazalwane wayengahlelanga ukuthi kube khona lembuso. Lembuso ifike ngenxa yesono, and uSathane has been the driver behind lembuso. In other words, lembuso representa the kingdom of darkness, not the kingdom of light. Very important point bazalwane, ngoba if be represent uNkulunkulu lembuso ibingeke uNkulunkulu ayisuse ngalendlela azoyisusa ngayo ukuthi ingabi khona, kungaphinde kube nene trace yokuthi lembuso yake yaba khona ngaphambilini. So in other words bazalwane, we are shown ukuthi imbuso yaleli hlabathi bazalwane, they come and they go ngoba they are not in line nentando kaNkulunkulu, and they were never part of the plan. Babengasiyona ingxenye yecebo uNkulunkulu ayinalo ngalomhlaba lo esobonayo. So uma mangabe ke siqhubeka bazalwane, la sifunda uMateyu chapter 24 verse 6 kuya 8, uJesu unika izimpawu, and umubona isithombe lesisikhulume ngaso ukuthi iBhabheloni lifikile ladlula, amaMede namaPeresi yadlula, iGreece yafika yadlula bazalwane, amaRoma afika adlula. Manje njengoba sikhuluma bazalwane sisezinyaweni zaze lesithombe lesi, and lelitshe leli ekuthiwa ke lisuka entabeni kungamuntu lishaye inyawo bazalwane, likhomba ukuthi umbuso kaNkulunkulu akusekude ukuthi ufike. Ngokubuka isithombe lesiyana uNkulunkulu enika uNebukadnezar the history of the world, ihistory ngakenzeki. In other words, wanikwa isiprophet ngoba wanikwa into ingakenzeki. Now uJesu kusiyasitshela ukuthi uma mangabe lelitshe selizofika, nazi izimpawu efuneka sizibheke, noma sithi mesizibuka lezi izimpawu sazi ukuthi ukuphela akusekude bazalwane, sazi ukuthi ukubuya kwaJesu akusekude neze. Uthi uMateyu 24 verse 6-8 uthi niyakuzwa ngezimpi namahemhem ezimpi, nina ningethuki ngokuba kumele ukuba lokhu kwenzeke, kodwa ukuphela kuyokube kungakafiki. Isizwe siyakuvukela esinye, nombuso uvukele omunye, kuyakuba khona indlala nokuzamazama kumhlaba izindawo ngezindawo, kepha konke lokho kungukuqala nje kwemihelo. Niyamuzwa uJesu bazalwane ukuthi uthini la? uJesu ukhuluma ngezimpawu esazongena kuzona in detail ukuthi ke sizibuke ngokubuka ama headlines around the world lezi izimpawu uJesu akhuluma ngazo la. But ngifuna ubuke iphathi yokugcina le ethi lokhu kungukuqala nje kwemihelo. Abantu besifazane ke bazongifakazela abazobelalela ukuthi umuntu wesifazane mangabe ethwele eselindele ukuthi abelethe noma alethe ingane emhlabeni, kunobuhlungu obukhona okwenzekayo kuyena esezoletha umntwana emhlabeni. Lo buhlungu lobo bubizwa ngemihelo bazalwane, siyakwazi lokho, or ama birth pains, ama contractions ngolimi lo lwesingisi ukuthi ama contractions nje besuke eqala ubhlungu buqala bukhomba ukuthi isikhathi sokuphela kwepregnancy sesisondele and that time ilokhuzana ama contractions noma imhelo iya ngokuya kuthiwa iya ngokwenzeka kakhulu isikhathi siye ngokuncipha in between umhelo noma i-contraction ne-contraction kuye ngokuncipha so the more isikhathi esiqhubeka imhelo le icindezelana eduze so that manje kade uzothatha mhlambe u20 minutes fike uthothi kune birth pain la emva kwa 20 minutes ize futhi kakhulu bese iyadlula kudlula omunye u20 minutes iphinde ibuye futhi again esikhathi siqhubeka kuye ngokwehla isikhathi kube u20 minutes kube u10 minutes kube u5 minutes until kuze kube ipain constant and then emva kwaloko umntwana bese yadeliver so we are looking at bazalwane impawu ezenzeke eminyakeni eminingi edlule ekade zaziqala zenzeka bazalwane sizukuzamazama komhlaba sizwe izimpi nani nendlala nazo zonke lezi zinto nezifo here and there but now bazalwane lezi zinto sezenzeka ngalendlela lexa kwenza ifrequency yakhona is so high bazalwane konke sekucindelezana neduze iCovid yathi mifika bazalwane kwalandela izinto eziningi kwawemnotho kwenzeka lokhu nalokhu kwaba ne-looting la eSouth Africa nakwezinye indawo around the world the same thing happened bazalwane ama-natural disasters imoya evunguzayo ebulala abantu destroyer ama buildings imizi yabantu imlilo equbukayo bazalwane zonke lezi zinto lezi izifo ezintsha ezidele eziqubuka njalo uhlezi uzwa khona isifo esisha esesifikile zonke lento esezenzeka ngesivinini bazalwane okuchaza ukuthi njengoba uJesu eshilo athi kuyobe ngakafika ukuphela ngalesikhathi mase iqala but manje seke eqaleni kwazo ngoba kade zaqala iminyaka but sesisemaphethelweni ngoba imhelo manje it is more and more frequent ezisiphila emhlabeni bazalwane now ngifuna sibuka ama headlines la bazalwane headline le yokuqala kwi-global kwi-vision of humanity ithi ke highest number of countries engaged in conflict since World War II kuthiwa manje there are currently 56 conflicts enzekayo njengoba ngenza le video bazalwane or this series namhlanje sikusuku lokugcina enyangeni kaJanuary 2025 so as we speak bazalwane there is a war going on in the Middle East there was going on in the Middle East kunembe eqhubekayo between Ukraine ne Russia bazalwane yimbe eqhubekayo right now between Rwanda no DRC no M25 kanjalo there are just conflicts going on bazalwane around the world ne China nayo ihlongoza ukuyo attack iTaiwan ne North Korea nayo yahambisa amasosha ayo ukuthi ayolekelela lapha yana elokuzeni eUkraine ilekelela iRussia so we see ukuthi ke izimpi bazalwane rumors of wars amahemhem ezimpi nezimpi they are just ravaging umhlaba bazalwane izinto ezenzekayo as we speak kuthiwa lana ke ku-Global Times ithi is World War 3 inevitable siyazi bazalwane ukuthi ke i-World War 1 sayibona ubuhlungu bayo how devastating it was and i-World War 2 bazalwane yaba worse kakhulu kune-World War 1 mangase kube khona i-World War 3 manje bazalwane ezisazi ukuthi kunamazwe aphethe o nuclear weapons siyazi ukuthi nuclear weapons bazalwane weapon uma mabiwile i-destroyer kwasani and kusale even radiation lapho kulo ndawo eyenza ukuthi impilo ingabe sabukwazi ukuba sustainable lapho kube khona cancer nani ngenxa ye radiation esuke iqhamuka kulama weapons so they would destroy umhlaba wonke 10 times over bazalwane if these weapons were to be unleashed and as we sibuka manje these powers adele elwa bazalwane izimpi they are getting worse and kune fear ukuthi ngempela ngabe singena yini kwi World War 3 but uJesu beshilo bazalwane ukuthi sizilindele into ekanje and nangempela lezi yenzeka and izenzeka ngesivinini esikhulu now ithi Pulse bazalwane global unrest Nigeria, Kenya, UK and other countries facing protests in 2024 now this was last year bazalwane we've entered a new year now there were unrests everywhere bazalwane abantu they are fed up njengoba kushiwo kuthiwa ke nations will rise up against nation, ethnos against ethnos, people against people, bazalwane, nations against nation. Lento ithi isimo somhlaba abantu bazofika kwisikhathi la khona kuyobe ngazwana, kuyobe kuzondwana ngayo yonke indlela ngenxa yezimfuno zabantu ezikhona njengoba imnotho ucwila ngenxa ama disasters enzekayo. So unrest bazalwane anyukile ngo-2024 and things are going to get worse because ama economists nabantu abadila nezomnotho nezinhlala kahle and the social well-being zamazwe around the world babika into eyodwa bazalwane bathi isikhathi esiyakusona ku-2025 there's going to be unrest ngenxa yani yezinto eziningi ezingalungisiwe nezirong emazweni around the world. Behind the deadly unrest in Kenya, a staggering painful national debt, amazwe ayakweleta bazalwane, akweleta World Bank, akweleta IMF, even America itself bazalwane, it owes trillions and trillions of dollars bazalwane. Amazwe aseyikweleta ineyimangalisayo, they are spending more than they make. In other words, baspenda imali engaphezulu kwale mali abanayo, okuchaza ukuthi kufuneka njalo bahlezi betsheleke ukuze umnotho wabo ukuze umnotho ukwazi ukufunctiona nabantu bafunction nabasebenzi bahulumeni baholelwe nezimfuno zabantu zenziwe. And this thing is unsustainable, ekuchaza ukuthi soon and very soon bazalwane imnotho around the world we are going to see a collapse emangalisayo exa kukwenza. But lezi zinto lezi uJesu beshilo ukuthi izokwenzeka. Political unrest worldwide is fueled by high prices and huge debt. Ukudla kuyanyuka bazalwane. Ngidabukela abantu uthothi bahola impesheni noma bahola i-child grant ukuthi ke labazalwane laba abaphila ngalezi imali lezi ngendlela ukudla kunyuka ngayo uvela ubuka ukuthi wena osebenzayo ostrugglishayo ukuthi ube ukudla etafuleni. How about labantu abaphila kanje abaphila ngale mali isondlo sikahulumeni ukuthi inkinga yabo ingakanani bazalwane? This is the things that we are facing emhlabeni, and these things are going to boil up. Abantu, they're going to be angry ukuthi why things are this way. Unfortunately bazalwane, uNkulunkulu had prophesied ukuthi izinto ezikanje zizokwenzeka ngenxa yokwanda kobubi babantu. UnoSathane naye doing all these things ngama leaders athize awasebenzisayo ukuze adicilele phansi abantu, ukuze abantu bahlukumezeke bafe ngobuningi babo. Siyazi ukuthi kominye amanye amazwe bazalwane indlela ebhokwe ngayo abantu bazalwane, they are really dying of starvation noma ukulamba. Kuthiwa ke lapha i-World Health Organization ithi ke hunger numbers stubbornly high for 3 consecutive years as global crisis deepens. I-UN report la iyachaza ukuthi njoba kulonyaka because i-report yala stele iyachaza ukuthi bazalwane kulesikhathi sikusona indlala isiya ngokwanda emhlabeni because ama prices okudla asenyukile njoba kunempi ekhona eUkraine njoba kukhona impi ekhona i-affecta i-food production noma i-affecta ama prices okudla around the world and also food production there in Ukraine ngoba kuningi ukudla okuqhamuka eUkraine nako Russia. Ne-Russia naye has been sanctioned. Yonke lonto leyo bazalwane ikhomba ukuthi ke indlala akuyona into esazohamba, but it's going to get worse ngoba even i-climate change njoba kwenzeka ukuguquka kwezulu bazalwane kwenza even into ezitshaliwe kuthola imvula eningi kakhulu kwezinye indawo kudamage izitshalo uthola akusakwazi ukuthi ukudla kube kwanele, kwezinye indawo kuvele imvula ingani kuvele kome yonke into. So zonke lento lezi ziyinkomba zokuthi indlala uJesu akhulume ngayo isazoba khona bazalwane and isazoba khona kakhulu. Global conflicts driving up 21,000 deaths daily from hunger. Even anezimpi ezikhona nazo zinyusa indlala bazalwane njengokuchaza kweAl Jazeera lapha njoba sifunda. Kuthiwa ke the world is sitting on a 91 trillion problem. Hard choices are coming. That means bazalwane ama economists they are predicting isikhathi esinzima esizayo. Kuthiwa ke how high economic uncertainty may threaten global financial stability. Yonke lento bazalwane ikhomba ukuthi siphila emhlabeni we are uncertain about anything bazalwane. Isimo somnotho ngala, isimo sezulu sokuguquka kwezulu, inhlala kahle, ukuhlalisana kwethu ezweni, ukuzamazama komhlaba ngala bazalwane, ikhukhula ngala, zonke lezi zinto lezi bazalwane zikhomba kona ukuthi we are no longer safe emhlabeni. ngenxa kaSathane nama disasters awalethayo. But uJesu beshilo ukuthi kuzofika isikhathi sikanje enindlela yokuthi siphephe iyodwa bazalwane ukuthi sifihle ngaphansi kwamaphiko kaJehova ngaphansi kwamaphiko kaJesu ukuze sikwazi bazalwane ukuvikela kulesikhathi esizayo. So zonke lezi zinto lezi bazalwane they are leading us ku Paulisilo bazalwane. Enisazongena ukuthi ke konke kuhlangana kanjani siqhubeka ne-study. Ngicela silalele la.
Hello and welcome to Gravitas Plus. I'm Priyanka Sharma. Today I come to you with some questions. Is a mega natural calamity waiting to happen? A pharaonic natural disaster that could kill millions of us? These questions crop up courtesy the events of 2023 so far. It's hard to ignore that this year has been slightly unusual. From record-breaking temperatures, to extreme downpours, to lethal floods, to deadly tremors. We've seen it all this year. That too on a massive scale. In February this year, there was a 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Turkey. Over 59,000 people died. I repeat, 59,000. In March, a 6.8 magnitude quake struck Ecuador. It killed 18 people. The same month, a 6.5 magnitude quake struck Afghanistan. It claimed the lives of 21 people. And in September, a 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck Morocco. The death count, 2,960 people. These were earthquakes. 2023 also witnessed an unusual tropical cyclone activity. Most of them were Category 5 storms, the most devastating type of cyclones. Since 1980, there have been an average of 4 such storms per year. However, this year there were 5 such storms, that too in the first 5 months. Cyclone Freddy in February, Cyclone Kevin in February, Cyclone Ilsa in April, Cyclone Mocha in May, and Cyclone Mawar in May. All these cyclones broke records when it comes to wind speed or the scale of damage caused. If we speak of Cyclone Freddy, it ravaged 4 African countries for over a month, between February 6th and March 15th. The countries in question were Malawi, Mozambique, Madagascar, and Zimbabwe. A total of 1,000 people died in these countries due to the cyclone. 500,000 others were displaced. Then, in the middle of May, Cyclone Mocha rocked Myanmar's Rakhine state. It proved to be one of the strongest cyclones to hit the region. It killed an estimated 145 people, sweeping away infrastructure, homes, schools, businesses. According to the UN, the cyclone impacted 800,000 people overall. Next, we have floods. There were an unusual number of floods too this year. The most devastating one was in Libya. It was triggered by Storm Daniel, which caused catastrophic rainfall, wiping out entire neighborhoods and sweeping homes into the ocean. More than 11,000 people died in the floods. 10,000 others are still missing. A month before this, in August of 2023, there were floods in China. Over 82 people died. 82,000 people were displaced. 59,000 houses collapsed and 147,000 homes were damaged. Then we have South Sudan. This year it has experienced an unprecedented phenomenon. The country saw its 4th year of historic flooding. It impacted around 1 million people, sinking around 47,700 kilometers square of land. For the sake of perspective, this is 20 times the size of London. It all remains underwater. In India, meanwhile, there have been floods all around the year. Together, they claim the lives of over 186 people. It's October now, and the floods haven't stopped. This week, there were flash floods in Sikkim. The deluge submerged vast swathes of land, washed away roads and bridges, triggered catastrophic landslides, and collapsed countless homes. The trigger for these floods was a cloudburst, although many suspect that it could have been due to a glacial lake outburst flooding. In 2023, the temperatures too broke several records. In fact, reports say that the year 2023 is on track to be the hottest year in human history. Just look at some recent developments. Look at this graph now. It shows you the number of deaths from disasters in the last 6 years. The term disasters here includes all geophysical, meteorological and climate events like earthquakes, volcanic activity, landslides, drought, wildfires, storms and flooding. In 2018, there were over 11,000 deaths due to disasters globally. In 2019, the figure again stood around 11,000. In 2020, it climbed to over 15,000. In 2021, over 10,000. In 2022, over 76,000 people died due to disasters globally. And as of October this year, there have been more than 62,000 deaths.
As we can see bazalwane, i-report le ya 2023 i-reporter leyana isayitha wonke ama-natural disasters that have just attacked u-2023. Siyabona bazalwane ukuthi ke there is a change and abakwazi ukuchaza ukuthi lento zonke zenziwa yini. But mangabe sifunde iBhayibheli bazalwane and we study in detail sibuke wonke ama prophecies uNkulunkulu akhuluma ngawe eBhayibhelini, siyaqonda ukuthi yini eyimbangela yazo zonke lezi zinto. Abantwana baNkulunkulu abakhonza uNkulunkulu nabalifunda iBhayibheli, they should know, kufanele bazi ukuthi izathu zokwenzeka kanjena iziphi and zikhombani lezi zinto njengoba zenzeka. Thina ke bazalwane sifundayo nani enilalele lapho enimazi uNkulunkulu enifunda iBhayibheli, you would know bazalwane ukuthi lezi zinto ziyinkomba zokuthi umhlaba usufika emaphethelweni. Ngoba kuqala bazalwane bekwenzeka lapho nalapho ama disaster once in a while, but manje wonke ama continent they are facing disasters left, right and center bazalwane. Into emangalisayo. Now ngifuna sibuke la isambulo bazalwane 7 uverse 1 kuya kuverse 3. Uthi ke emveni kwalokho ngabona izingelosi ezine zime emagumbini amane omhlaba, zibambe imimoya emine yomhlaba, ukuze kungavunguzi imoya emhlabeni olwandle nakwesisodwa sezihlahla. Ngase ngibona enye ingelosi yenyuka empumalanga inophawu lukaNkulunkulu ophilayo, yamemeza ngezwi elikhulu kuzo izingelosi ezine ezanikwa amandla ukuba ziwona umhlaba nolwandle, yathi ningawona umhlaba noma ulwandle noma izihlahla, size sibeke uphawu emabunzini ezinceku zikaNkulunkulu wethu. Bazalwane, nezwe indaba la uNkulunkulu nengilosi ngokwesymbol le ebekiwe la ezine ezibambe imimoya emine yomhlaba ukuthi ingavunguzi until abantwana baNkulunkulu babekwe uphawu laNkulunkulu emabunzini abo. Lolu phawu bazalwane mabufundisisa la amavesi lubekwa kwizinceku zikaNkulunkulu, okuchaza ukuthi izinceku zikaNkulunkulu at one point bezingenalo lolu phawu, but at another point zabekwa uphawu lolu lukaNkulunkulu, so that uNkulunkulu mase ebekile uphawu lakhe ezincekweni zakhe, then lezi ingelosi ziyadedela ukuze umhlaba wonakala. And siyabona bazalwane, siyabona ukuthi sikuyisikhathi sokubekwa kophawu lukaNkulunkulu, ngoba njengoba sibona inhlekelele ezenze kanje, kuchaza ukuthi ingelosi ziya ngokudedela kancane ezisikhathi siqhubeka, njengemihelo yalo osuke ethwele elindele ukubeletha. Nathi siyabona bazalwane ngokufunda iBhayibheli ukuthi uNkulunkulu uthini mangabe ekhuluma kanje. Now kufanele sazi bazalwane ukuthi ke uphawu lukaNkulunkulu luyini, ngoba isilo sinophawu laso, noNkulunkulu naye bazalwane unjani, unophawu lakhe ngokusho kwesambulo 7 la. Njengoba kusambulo 13 kunophawu lesilo, kusambulo 7 kunophawu labani likaJehova olubekwa ezincekweni zikaJehova. So kumele sazi bazalwane ukuthi phakathi kwalezi impawu zombili ulupho laJehova, uluphi olwesilo, and silugwema kanjani olwesilo and siluthola kanjani laJehova. Ngoba awukwazi ukutholela Jehova bazalwane ungayona inceku kaJehova. We will see zonke lento lezo ukuthi how do we become izinceku zikaNkulunkulu, so that we may receive the seal of God noma uphawu lukaNkulunkulu as ilokhuzana as iBhayibheli libeka. So bazalwane, this is our first start. Bekufisa bazalwane ukuthi nginitshengise ukuthi sisesikhathini sokugcina kangakanani. Ngiphinde nginike isixwayiso futhi sokuthi kumele sazi ukuthi isilo siyini no Paulaso ukuthi luyini, ukuze sazi ukuthi siligwemba kanjani nokwazi uPaula uNkulunkulu luyini. Lesi sifundo lesi sokuqala bazalwane esokuthi imiqondo yethu ukwazi ukubuya siqonde ukuthi sisesikhathini sokugcina kangakanani, ukuthi izinto ezenzekayo bazalwane azenzeki by chance, but it is God trying to talk to us bazalwane. uNkulunkulu uzama ukukhuluma nathi, ezama usixwayisa ukuthi asilungise, because there's a preparation that needs to be done. Mufunda uMathewu 24 uyachaza ukuthi njengasemhlabeni yoNoah kuyoba njalo ngokubuya kwendodana yomuntu, okuchaza ukuthi bazalwane lo wenzeka ngekhathi zaNoah kuzokwenzeka. uNoah wathi mabetshela ukuthi kuze inhlekelele bazalwane, wakha umkhumbi ozokwazi ukusindisa yena nomndeni wakhe nabo bonke abanye ababezofisa ukungena, but abantu abafuna ukungena kunaloko bazalwane uNkulunkulu wakhetha ukufaka izilwane ngoba abantu bengafuni ukuphenduka. But there was a preparation. uNoah kufuneka kumkhumbi akollecta ukudla okuzongena emkhumbini wakhe uNoah ngenkathi ewakha. There was a physical preparation bese kuzoba khona preparation spiritual kaNoah that he had to do as well. Nathi bazalwane nje uJesu ethi njengasemhleni yoNoah kuyoba njalo nathi we need to make that preparation ngoba uJesu mebuya bazalwane uyobe ngasineki. uJesu mebuya bazalwane kuyoba inhlekelele emangalisayo ngoba uma bufunda bazalwane isambulo chapter 6 uJesu mebuya kuthiwa abantu ngendlela ababethuke ngayo besaba ngayo kuthiwa bayobaleka bathi mawa nani matshe welani phezulu kwethu nisifihle olakeni lewundlu nolikaNkulunkulu. In other words bazalwane uJesu mebuya uyobe ngabuyi njengemvu njoba afika kokuqala but uyobuya manje esezolwa and esezofuna abantu bakhe ebahlwethe esitheni esikade sibahlukumeza. But akathathi nombani bazalwane uthatha laba abanophawu lukabani lukaNkulunkulu emabunzini nalo. So it's very important ukuthi sazi ukuthi uphawu laNkulunkulu luyini nophawu lesilo luyini kulesi sikhathi ngoba we know bazalwane ukuthi siphile esikhathini sokugcina. Izimpawu ziyasho nesithombe sika Daniel chapter 2 siyasho bazalwane konke kuyasho njengoba sisazongena in detail sibone ukuthi umhlabeni wethu kwenzekani. uNkulunkulu anibusise bazalwane. Amen.